Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Board to No Game video. Today's video is day K2. Why are some of my units high star? So let's go ahead and jump right into it and talk about Kokoro, because she's probably the unit everyone's wondering. Why is she at 4-star? So I actually want to get her to 5-star as soon as possible, and this is mainly because of clan battle. So what happens is, as you get through more laps, the boss difficulty increases, and if you didn't know about clan battle, faceless tank where Kokoro jumps in the front is quite possibly, the best form of getting damage to like the actual boss. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if I go into my personal logs right here and then I scroll to the bottom, one of the first things that you'll see is there's no tank right here for the Orc Chief, and that's mostly because I want to run Kokoro as the main face tank in the later half of the fight, right? And I want my Kokoro to be as tanky as possible, so in future laps I can bring her more forward into other fights. Of course, results will vary because we don't know how the actual clan boss battles function, and this is a risk that I am willing to take. I don't advise everyone to do this because it's a very hardcore tactic to technically do. All right, so let's go ahead and do some farming because today is the last day for the hard mode event. So it's still running, and I recommend, if you want to, you could totally refresh, right? This is going to be absolutely worth it. I'm going to refresh for Saren because Saren at 5-star. Does it really matter if she gets hit and gets her UB off faster? You don't really care about her using her UB. The thing that you care about most when it comes to Saren is her using her actual, like, I believe skill 1 or skill 2, where pretty much she generates some TP. All right, she's not really there to deal more DPS and stuff, but it is going to be a nice character to use when we have the multi-hit boss, if it so happens to come. So what I'm referencing is the next clan battle boss that we're going to have is going to be the pigs, and those pigs are going to be 2 enemy types on the second lap. I don't think it's on the first lap. It's just like a hint towards what to prep for. I recommend building Hiyori and Monica, but we don't know when that clan battle is going to be appearing. All right, so if you go here, let's go ahead and do some of Ray's. I feel like she's going to be very necessary for me. I want her to at least be 3-star for my team, and moving forward I will get her to 5-star if there's more like hard 2x events. And let's go ahead and do Eriko's and Shinobu's, because as you all know, I feel like if you don't have them at 3-star, you should technically refresh if you're a hardcore, competitive player in clan battle. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh these and get some more stuff in here. Get some more stamina, thank you. And I just want to show like this process to display how dedicated I am to refreshing stuff. So if some folks are asking like, hey Bork, how'd you get like a 3-star air code so fast? How'd you get like 3-star whichever so fast? I can reference this video and be like, I fully committed when it came to like the hard 2x event, and I was able to get more shards because I felt like this was a good use for my jewels. And of course, everyone's opinions will change because not everyone feels like spending jewels in order to do this. I completely understand because that is totally justified, right? It's just that these moments don't come too often, and it's hard for me to get shards while also like building up my characters to 8.5 or 8.4. All right, and you can see here that the drop event is still happening for hard. We do have 21 hours left, so when we saw that 1-day marker yesterday, that pretty much meant that there is 1 day and a couple more hours. All right, so I'm not going to show like farming hard mode over and over. Let's go ahead and go into dungeon and talk about my last tip here, and that's going to be going into sheer cliffs and staying on stage 1. You can either stay in stage 1 or you can jump to stage 2. It's up to you, or floor 2. The most important part is you don't complete more than just floor 2, and this is just because we're going to get the 2x dungeon event starting tomorrow. All right, so you can just click the back button right there, and then once you go back, you will be within the dungeon on the first floor. So it's up to you whether you want to beat it. I only have like this pack validity that ×2 is the drop, but then we'll get double drops when pretty much the double drop event occurs tomorrow, right? When it comes to high starred characters, it's always up to you at the end of the day. Everyone's situation is different. I made like more of my characters 5-star because I feel like if you're an attacker or a defender, then it's okay to be 5-star. If you're a TP battery or you're a buff bot, someone like Kokoro, it is technically better to lead them at lower stars just so they can get their UBs faster user, but the thing is with Kokoro, I want to use her as a tank, and any of my attackers, I just want them to have high stars. I'm just gonna go with like the high star route if I can, and it's just gonna be one of those things that I'm going to favor because I just want a little bit of more health if possible on my characters, because I got pretty slammed on the latest clan battle. When it came to like some of my characters like Kaori and Kokoro, they like instantly died. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into some news when it's regarding like Twitter and what they posted over there. So Princess Connect Redive posted some Saren wallpapers, which is absolutely fantastic, and it says Mama Saren, which is really funny. But one of the things I have to say is they need to post something about the March clan battle beta rankings. And I'm not saying they need to correct it or anything, I just want to know how the information was calculated. Because right now what's happening is it's dividing the community and causing a lot of witch hunting. It's causing more confusion and it's causing a lot of disruption within the community the longer we wait and the more we don't actually get official information about this. So the longer you wait, the faster you are killing the community, and it's just not a good thing. Alright, so I actually jumped into this video in particular. This is the overkill thing where I said that you can see here the damage is the same: 280,000, 222,000, 296, 158,077, and then here you can see it's exactly the same. So what I'm trying to say here is if all of our damage is exactly the same, then what was like the deal? What happened? You know, just any sort of explanation would be nice to understand the situation so the community doesn't have to witch hunt or poke fingers or call people things that they don't even know what's going on. All right, go ahead and do this and do some PvP. And if you're wondering about the extended banners and stuff, that right now isn't my biggest worry. I'm really worried about like the overall community just understanding what happened during clan battle. All right, we'll tackle the extended banners afterwards. I feel like the community is also split on that one, but one issue at a time, because I feel like if we can get the March clan battle beta rankings first, you know, that'll be good. So let's see here, we're doing some attacks. Akari always dies first because of the Atomiki. Sometimes it's so hard to remember all the names. Okay, Kuka, yeah, Kuka just got out of there. Just take out this Nozomi. We're doing pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. This team has been pretty phenomenal. This was also like a high star team, but you know, we got her Kokoro to 4-star, so she's a little bit thicker and can help out in PvP so she won't get killed by that Tamaki. And hopefully we can get the dub right here. There's only 30 seconds left, but I don't think that Nozomi will last much longer. Hopefully Kaori can get some hits in. Nice. Take out this Tamaki. We can do it. We can do it. If Makoto passes away, that's completely fine. Look at that. Kokoro 4-star. Doing some work. So long as she stays alive, that's going to be really good stuff. And then, come on Makoto. Very nice. 10 seconds left. That is how you want to do it. And there's probably like some RNG. There's always RNG when it comes to these fights. You know, if I miss something or this, that, and the third, this always happens where it's like, oh my god, I just got some bad RNG. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into some Princess Arena and see. Alright, we'll take down this one. This looks pretty doable. Airco 4 or 3-star. That looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do this. But I am curious, you know, how's everyone holding up with like the current way of things? The way I feel right now is Princess Connect is still a very good game. Like gameplay wise, character wise, nothing's really changed in that sense, right? The thing that I'm most worried about right now is the confusion that's being like massively like sent out, right? The more confusion there is in the community, the more community has to make assumptions on the way things flowed. The more we make assumptions, the more mistakes we make because we're not the ones with the actual information, right? So when people are like, oh, this happened because they did this, and we have no proof, there's no recordings and whatnot, then you know, this is sort of like eating ourselves alive, and it's like an endless cycle of just like, you know, arguing with each other, which really should be avoided. This is just Princess Connect. We're just here to enjoy our waifus, waifu over meta, over everything, and I just want there to be as little confusion as possible. That's why I post these videos. I want to make the community know that we are, you know, very into Princess Connect and we love this game and we love the waifus. Alright, this team should be able to take this out even though Kuka was the main tank. Kino's left. Alright, we take out the Kino. Ooh, that Maharu. Interesting Maharu play right there. And then Monica. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's no way, unfortunately, for this team to survive this. just because of the fact, yeah, it's only Kokoro and Maho, and they can't deal enough damage, but I like it. I like those two characters. They are very well made. But that is it for today's video. Hopefully with me like sending out tweets and creating a survey, if I really have to, clear some confusion with the community, because at the end of the day, all I want us to do is just have fun playing Princess, collect our waifus, and have fun. That's the message. If you made it this far, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. 17,500 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.